Hello guys, welcome to my channel Oramas Entertainment. The today's topic is going to be what Pakistan is doing wrong with China and what actions Pakistan government needs to take, and also the thinking of people and how can people pressurize or give advice to the Pakistani government. We are hearing the news saying that China is investing a lot of amount, I think closely around 60 billions in Pakistan. And the reason what they are telling is they are going to develop the infrastructure called so-called roads and ports. And they are giving 60 billion. It's not a free money. They are giving it as a loan, which means Pakistan need to repay back that 60 billion dollars back to China with a huge interest. And what is the development going to happen with the 60 billion dollars? They are going to, who, China is going to build all the roads, transportation, rail and the railways, and also improve the ports. And who is going to use all those roads most? This is a part of China's plan to transport all their goods from China to Middle East countries, Europe and South Africa, which means as part of the Belt Project. Who will use 90 to 95%? Chinese transportation will use all those roads. Are they going to pay any toll charges? I don't think they will pay. And 5% of the only 5% of Pakistanis transportation will use those facilities. And who is going to pay for those roads? China give the money to build all the roads, railways and the ports. China will use 90%, 90 to 95% those roads to transport their items to all these countries. But Pakistan needs to pay back. Who is the who is a beneficiary here? China, which means at the end of the day, they will get their full money with the interest and they will get the free roads to transport their items. I heard that Pakistan Prime Minister and all the politicians are very good educated people. I'm not sure why they don't understand. If China giving is giving the money and Chinese companies are going to build the transportation, all these roads, and they are going to use all these to transfer or transport their goods, why Pakistan should pay back all the money to them? This is simple funda. I'm a common man. I don't understand all these international terms. This is my a common man general thinking. Is it wrong or right? Are we not learning any lesson, a recent lesson from Sri Lanka? What has happened in Sri Lanka? You know, like the same way as part of Belt project, China gave lot of money to Sri Lanka. They couldn't able to pay back. What happened? They took a portion of their land, a big port, for what? At the very nominal fee for 100 years. Which means who is the loser here? Sri Lanka. They lost their land. Now they are looking for help from India to repay back the Chinese because they learned their lesson. Now they are struggling. Taking money, easy money available is very simple, but we will get into the debit trap. At least I hope Pakistan people also, you guys realize what's happening. This is what happened with our neighbor country Sri Lanka. Is it not going to happen with Pakistan when they can't repay the debit? First of all, when taking, who is the beneficiary here? China is giving all the money. They are going building the road constructions and everything. Their companies will come, their laborers will come, and they are going to use all these transportation roads for their use. But who is going to end up in debate? Pakistan. You people just think and try to give what I can say advice to the government. At least the top level officials in the government need to think about this. This is the common man logic. And why can't we develop internally all these roads? Why can't you guys develop all these roads internally? Maybe you may not construct with the current available amount and everything the high level international standard roads. You don't need that. You don't need all the stuff. A simple road which can be used for people. And then how can we do the export business with other countries? What's going wrong? What is the wrong impression every country is having? What best can we do to take out that bad impression and improving the export business so that people can get start getting money? When it money they started getting money, they can go for good studies, they can gain more knowledge, and they will see how better the country can be improved. Thank you. Just think about this, the simple common man logic. And if I'm wrong, if I'm thinking wrong, my view is wrong, just let me know in my comment section. Nothing personal. This is what I'm hearing. Sri Lanka and many South African countries, they also fall into debate trap of China. And also recently, I think Nepal, our one of the neighbor country, Nepal also got into their debit trap. I don't know how they are going to survive. And I think recently they are trying to get Bangladesh into the same debit trap. I'm not sure whether the Bangladesh Prime Minister is going to fall into their debit trap or not because of the money they are going to throw. Just think one second. With all the money they are giving, the construction, road construction, everything is happening. Who is going to use all those roads most to transport? Who will benefit? You think to yourself and then take the better decision. And probably, if all common people join together, it is going to be a big revolution. Just think once.